Hey, hi, hello, yo, what's up? This is my first video on YouTube and I don't sound natural, right? In this channel, I will be documenting my video journey, how I actually film them and how I edit them in one video. So I quit my job. I was working in a digital media agency for 2.5 years. It's lovely, but it's not lovely to be honest, whatever, let's not lie. And I decided to start my business. Started 2 channels. One of them is about renovation. As you can see, this is the renovated version. You can just go and see how I started and how I ended with that process. But in this channel, I will be documenting my video journey. My friend is opening a pub and its name is Vertigo. I came up with a video idea for it. It starts with him. His name is Zia, by the way. We will be shooting him, but I didn't tell him yet. Hope he will accept my offer. But who doesn't like a video idea from a friend, right? It starts with portafilter and I want the sounds of that place. He will be starting like this. He will throw that and I want a footage when he's throwing that. It'll be a slow motion. This will look like this. There will be Vertigo logo, maybe some lighting effects around it. They will be green because the logo is green. And then I want one more spin. See that part? I will cut that part in the edit. This will go backwards and sideways. And then I want a hand coming out of it. Then this will happen. There will be the drink, the Vertigo coffee. There is a trend going on, the Gojo Satoru effect. And when he holds it, I will be going backwards with my gimbal. I will be doing a parallax effect there. And I want some people standing around him. And then I want to magic mask them and turn them into black and green colored just silhouettes. Benim bir elinden diğer eline geçirdi mesela, sonra attın mesela, ama bir tur çok mu ağır bir şey? Evet. Makinede, makineden al gel, buraya gel. Şöyle, gel da ver kahveyi, bir daha titret. Şimdi benim arkama geç abi, ben geri yürürken bir yere çarpmamamı sağla. Titret. And now it's time to edit. Let's go to Davinci Resolve. So I actually imported my footage to my edits page. So these are the footages. But I know that this one is horizontal, so I will be zooming out in that one to track this portafilter. Then we will be turning it into vertical again. I had that Jujutsu trend audio, and actually I forgot my microphone there, so I'm using an ambient sound I found from Envato. So let's start. What I envisioned starts with a wide shot. So yeah, just about here. That can work. Yep. Maybe I can just delete that part. I'm not sure. I envisioned with one wide shot, one close-up, but we will see. So now I'm going for the close-up we like. So we should. So yeah, I remember this shot. This was the great. No, this. I'm sorry. So I remember this part. So this should be the shot we are going for. Yeah. So I press. By the way, I assume that you know Davinci Resolve, but I can just say what I'm doing. I hit O2. So this is the part I'm going for. Yep, that's it. So let's take it from the beginning. So on the right, this is the footage of my timeline. So on the right, it's what my timeline is actually. So he throws that portafilter to his right hand. I want to go just a bit more. Yep. So when he holds it, I want to be here. Yeah, so it's not the best, but we will fix it. Maybe we can just delete the first part, so that it starts with a movement. Yep, that's so much better. Yep, we're talking now. So what we are going to do, let's go to Fusion page. I want to check something. So this video is horizontal, and in the Fusion page it's horizontal again. Perfect. I wanted to have a tracking shot here. I can use point tracker, planet tracker, blah blah blah, but I won't be using it. So this is manual tracking because there's a lot of movement, and it would be super hard to use that point tracker and the other options. So just add a background and add an ellipse to your background. Then choose a point. I think this looks good because we will turn this into a vertical video, and I want that portafilter in the middle of the frame. So right around here looks fine. And add a transform to your main footage. Put a keyframe to your center point. Actually, we can just in case, let's put a keyframe to size and angle as well. Let's go to the first frame. So this is where we want to start, right? So I zoom in and adjust the portafilter center to the center of that ellipse. So this is actually manual tracking. And I don't care about these spaces because this will be a vertical video. I said, man, I'm sorry. For example, right here, it could be a problem because I have no space, but I can go and duplicate this. Yep, I know this doesn't create, but we will fix it. And let's yeah, I want to zoom in a little bit. Oh, yeah, that looks great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Maybe you can add transform. Maybe you can add a little bit motion blur here. Yeah, that looks great. So let's delete that background and increase that motion blur because that looks super unnatural. But I want to exclude that middle part from the motion blur. I changed my mind. I don't want motion blur. That's too much. Yeah. So the beginning is too long. I will go like this. And maybe we can add a dynamic zoom. Yeah, that's fine. And you remember I told you there will be a slow motion portrait. Let's see how that will be. So I want to render that in place because I don't want to put a lot of pressure on my computer. So just render that, and then we will be doing that slow motion part. It will be right here. So yeah, that looks fine. So I cut this part and till right here. So that'll be a slow motion. I use Command R 50 and less ripple timeline. Let's also so let's go to retime and scaling, optical flow, and AI speed warp faster. Render it in place. 1. So I don't care about the morphs, that's the reals. More, I want more. Let's go do that one more time. Yeah, I think that'll sell the effect. So when let's go to Fusion page. So I took a screenshot of the logo. This is now how you should do it. Okay. So this is my logo right here. I will connect this to my main footage. So I want this logo to be green. Yeah, something like that. And I want a really big amount. I want glow on it. So you can find this dream glow from YouTube. I don't know where I downloaded it from, but it was free. Yeah, something like, yes, that's perfect. So, and I want a revealing logo. Let's try. I'm not sure how I can do it right now. So, stop saying so. We can add a mask to this merge. Just like that. And as you can see, this is my media out part. So there's no logo right now because I added a polygon there. So let's start with like that. So let's delete that keyframe and go to the first frame and keyframe it right here. Okay, this is important. This is how I want to start. And I will be drawing to reveal it. This doesn't have to be perfect. I know the mask will not follow it like that, but I don't care. Actually, this can go like that. Okay, these keyframes are two. So I want to take these keyframes closer to each other. Just like that. And I want to add a soft edge to my mask. So let's see what happens here. Maybe. And now this logo should be following the portafilter, right? let's add a transform after that dream node, dream glow node. Oh, okay. The problem is with them. So the transform is actually changing where the mask is. So can I do it here? Yep, I need to use no, the merge doesn't work either. Wow. Okay, it should be right here, I guess. So after the logo, let's try. Oh, fine, no. Change of plans, change of plans. You know what I can do? Let's take this first footage out, add a background, and turn your alpha down. Then add your main footage. That. So now this is the same thing actually, but after we merge, we can use a transform now. So, and this part should be on top, so I'm hitting Command T. And I will put keyframes like so. It should start like that. Maybe this can be. And go to spline, hit transform, Command A and F or S. Now let's try S. Let's add motion blur to that. Better. Okay, we will fix that. And I want to try proto after the merge. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, this is not great. Whatever. That's fine. But yeah, the reason is Dream Glow, right? Let's copy that first logo, put it. For the last part, I want to keyframe the merge, the blend. I want this to fade out like that. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. Maybe instead of stopping there so abruptly, this can go up and the angle can change. You know, that looks great. And let's do this part. So right here is great. I hit Option, copy that. Go to speed change and make it freeze frame. And for that freeze frame, I want to go into Fusion, put an ellipse, mask this, like so. Let's turn this out. Let's turn this off so we can see that. Adjust your mask. And add just a little bit of soft edge. So copy this, paste it right here, connect it, and hit the ellipse, then invert it. And this part should be on top of the footage, because when I add a transform here and move it, it just looks better than the other version. I mean, if that was on the top, it would look like a PNG coming out of it. Okay, so hit a keyframe, put a keyframe for the first part. Let's go to 12 frame and go right. Also, you can adjust the pivot point to the middle part of this porto filter, and when you are going right, you can actually adjust your angle as well. More. Let's go like 2000. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So I don't care, that looks great. And let's ease the spline. And add motion blur. Here comes the hard part. I want a hand coming out of this, right? Help me. So okay, we will fix the rest. I'm telling you, we will fix everything, right? So, where is that part? Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Let's put it here. I will be using the same shot probably 2 times. So I want to have this hand but I want to move that into fusion. So I'm dragging this into my edit part. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Let's compound it. Let's compound clip. Let's turn this into a compound clip. Let's turn this into a compound clip. And this compound clip is here right now. Let's go back to fusion. Hit media pool and take this compound clip. Why can't I see it? Oh, okay. So I want this compound clip to start. Okay, that's perfect. The starting point is perfect. But what is wrong with... Oh, okay. So instead of a compound clip, let's turn this into a render in place. Because in the fusion, it works with the main resolution sizes. So this was horizontal and it makes it a problem when I move into fusion. There are workarounds, but I don't want to do it right now. So I render this, and this is the rendered version. Let's switch to fusion again. And add this rendered version. As you can see, now there won't be a problem. This is vertical again. Vertical again. Okay, let's add a magic mask. And I want the magic mask his hands first, not his face. Yeah, that's perfect. That looks great. So now, so this part should be behind my main footage, right? I hit Command T, so it's behind it, as you can see. Let's add a transform after that magic mask. So this should be small at first, something like that. And maybe this footage should start like no, I don't want to trim that. I don't want to trim that. I want to move it. So how should I do it? Yeah, something like that. Come on, Fusion, come on. So the idea is oh my god, I'm burned out. So this hand should be getting bigger and going back to normal again, which is 0.5 for the center and 1 for the size, right? And when this is getting bigger, this should come in front of the portafilter. How will we do that? I'm sure there are workarounds, but I don't know them, so I will just try to do it like this. So I will connect this again to the merge like so, and I will blend it to 0, and I will hit a keyframe. I will put a keyframe here. 1 frame later, I will make it 1. Oh my god. Maybe this hand can get this big. Yeah, that's so much better. Let's go back to spline and ease things out with S and add a motion blur. Oh my god, that's great. But that's too sudden. I want this to go, yeah, like slower. So I just changed the graph. You can do this. You can change the graph and this changes the way your animation goes along the... I'm sorry for that, okay? I'm not the best editor. Okay, okay. And let's connect this to media. But it's connected, come on. So we used 13 frames, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I do it like that, yeah, that looks great. So, oh, thanks God. Just when he shakes his hand, right here, I want to move on to the other You understand me. I'm just going to do it. I'm so sorry for that. Shake it. Okay. Right here. And I start moving backwards. Oh god. And we see someone. That's perfect. And it ends here. But for this footage, I want to track that footage because I couldn't balance my gimbal because of that new cage, and I shot it, I filmed it handheld. So this should, that parallax effect won't be perfect, but you know that happens. I found a solution. And this time I will use a point tracker. Come on, tracker. I will put it right here, hit best match and track it. And let's go to match move, background only. And for the edges, I allow using duplicate. Okay, that looks fine. And I want to render that in place because I want to go easy on my computer. Oh my god. Even that can be a reels, but we are not some normal guy, right? We are not. Okay. Things change a lot. Things change a lot. I will have that parallax effect for a second, then I will go back to normal because I want to see that girl and I want to magic mask and turn her into greenish thing. So let's go with the parallax effect. For 2 seconds should be enough for the parallax, I guess. Or let's, okay, this part will be the parallax effect. Let's go to fusion, edit transform, hit a keyframe, put a keyframe for the first part. Let's go right here, put to the middle and go like that. And then, or let's put it right here in the 77th. I'm sorry, I'm burned out. I put a keyframe here, 70th. Right? Yeah, I'm sorry. What's happening? So delete this keyframe. Oh yeah. No, that's not an oh yeah. This should be faster. So I'm taking this keyframe and dragging it right here and yeah, and I just select the last keyframe and hit F so that it's smoother. Oh yeah. And I want to have motion blur when I'm zooming in, like a lot. And then I want to go back to normal at the end, just like that. And this part, I want this to be smooth. So I hit F again. Perfect. So we move on to the last part. But I think that's too long and this part should go faster. Just try this. Let's try that. I think that feels fine. That's not professional at all, but that feels fine. But we can make it look better. Render it in place. Oh my, I hate myself sometimes. Okay, go back to Fusion and add a motion blur. You see, that's so much better. And for the last part, here comes the final. Let's go to Fusion again. Magic Mask. I want to Magic Mask him and her. Oh my god. Yep, that's better. Let's track this. I lost him. I lost him again. But that's fine. I won't correct my magic mask here. Instead, I will add one more magic mask. Connect this first media to magic mask, and I will choose him again. Select, I guess. And render this one more time. And merge these clips. But yeah, I don't want those glitches there, so I hit magic mask one more time. Yep. For fuck's sake, what's that? Okay, that's gone. So, I will add a background and take all of that and connect it to the effect mask part. Turn this to gradient like so, and let's turn this to green. Perfect. And I want to have that clip, copy that, paste it, and merge it like that. And hit Command T. This is what we end up with. And I want to add glow. Oh yeah, that's what I want to have. Maybe after this background node we can add. No, I'm not going to play with I wanted to try the displace effect, but can I try this? Let's try displace. Okay, I'm not trying it. I'm just done with that. And I have some presets for shakes, but you can add shakes for that transition part, so that will look much better. Yep, perfect. This is too fast. I want this hand to stand there for more. like longer. That's better. Perfect. Yeah, that's great, baby. Oh my god. And we will end it with something like that. So the name was Vertigo, right? So let's do that parallax effect here. Add a dynamic zoom. No, let's do it ourselves. Put a keyframe and go like that. No, this is not great. Just leave it like that. Or reverse that. That's better. So I can add that clean shade. Maybe so I wanna shake. Shake, 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 shake. Yep, that's better. That's perfect. Yeah. So maybe we can just make this part faster. Yeah, perfect. And then you can color grade, add some sound effects. That'll be perfect. You can watch the final version. I will probably put a link down there, the version I shared. Thank you so much for watching, and I promise I will get better. Right now I'm having too much problem talking and setting the scene. I'm not sure about the workflow. This is my first video. Don't watch it. Please watch it.